Last chance. Mike, try this a third time.
Hey there, folks. Zeikier here, he, him, and I'm gonna be racing against FireThieff in Tenchi Muyo Game-hen.
Hello, I'm Fire. You can use any pronouns you want for me.
Fire
yeah.
riding.
Yeah, I don't know what else to say. It's a video game. We're racing it. We'll have fun, okay?
Yeah. And is there anything to announce for this game for whatever? I don't know if that was something I could ask the host. I don't know. I was told to ask the host about if there was anything to. Anyway, but don't worry about it.
No, we don't have anything.
All right.
I guess we'll just get going then?
Yeah. Time will be when we start from the beginning at the menu, so you're ready. Want me to count it down, Fire?
Yeah, you can count it down.
Alright. So we're ready to Muyo in 3, 2, 1, let's rock.
Alright, so, this is a turn-based RPG, I think? I don't know. I just played this game. I don't know what I'm doing. Some characters are saying something. I never read it because I've always been playing in Japanese, so don't ask me about the story of this game.
Yeah. Basically, Tenchi Muyo is about this guy with zero game named Tenchi, and this is basically the granddaddy of harem anime as most people know it today. Like, all of the eligible bachelorettes that Tenchi never gets with across various series and media. I'm only aware of like the first ones that were aired on Toonami, but like I've been rewatching Tenchi in Tokyo, which is like the third one Toonami had over here, and like it's been fun just brushing up on anyone. Okay. So we're gonna be picking characters based on where they start in position, and that'll help most of our strategies for each level. And basically, yeah, this is a tactics game kind of thing. But like many early tactics games, like Fire Emblem, level ups are random stats. So that gets fun with certain level strategies early on. The main thing here, we're going to be leveling up. We're going to be leveling up Ryoko and Tenchi. Ryoko's the one with the big poofy blue hair. She was my personal favorite, alongside someone else who comes later. But yeah, and yeah, Ayeka, the one with the purple hair, she's going to be softening up the fuzzy ghosts for Ryoko and Tenchi to finish off. And the main goal for the first fight is roughly getting to level 2. And as we level up, we get different attacks, which make turns go faster. Though we do have to make sure we have enough ki, which is our energy, that we gain at the beginning of each turn, to use certain attacks. And sometimes we can get unlucky crits, but for the most part, it's a relatively consistent thing. We just got to make sure that we don't accidentally steal a kill or not kill enough.
Yeah, I genuinely have no idea why I do anything, really. Because I am not a numbers person. I cannot remember specific, stats or anything like that, even if I tried. So I've just been, trying to count the number of kills that each character gets to the best of my ability. And just praying that it ends up everyone ends up with enough XP to actually get through the game.
There's Ryoko getting her level 2 on my end. Ah. And she's getting his first kill. And as the text said, which basically means enemies respawn after a certain number of turns. And that's one of the main things we have to worry about early on. We have to make sure that we like keep the enemies under control, though we do want to like have them spawn in so that we get our stronger level 3 abilities earlier. So a lot of the early fights will be just biding our time until more enemies spawn in. Like here, Tenchi and Ryoko are gonna be waiting.
This death was scripted, don't worry about it. It's okay that she died, I don't even remember her name.
Oh no. Yeah. So a big thing to keep in mind when playing this game is that unlike a lot of tactical games, you can't move between units. So if like Ayeka is blocking Tenchi's way, he can't go like left and down too. He has to go around her, and that can mess things up. And Ayeka ate a death, which is fine because she's not going to be getting experience. Ryoko is also not going to be getting experience. And Tenchi's level 2 should be ready. It is the spin attack, which I remember it's called Kaitengiri, which is exactly the name of the spin attack that Link uses in the Ocarina of Time manga, and it was just like a win button, and it was hilarious. Yeah, Ryoko is like a demon / space pirate. Ayeka and Sasami are 2 princess siblings, and Sasami's the younger one, and she like does all the cooking and stuff around the house because everyone else is useless. And Mahoshi over there, the blonde, she's kind of an airhead, but she's also part of the Intergalactic Space Police. She's also kind of fun. I don't think her coworker Kione is in this one. Yeah, it's crazy.
Okay, great. Yeah, I don't understand any of this. I don't even watch like harem anime in general, so I don't like. I'm familiar with the tropes and everything, but like, what?
I think compared to other harem animes that have been inflicted upon me, Tenchi's fun just like how much weird swings it takes with the genre, like different genres and stuff. Okay, so battle 2. Zip. Now this fight in my practice runs has gotten a little dicey. Like there was... Okay. Like because Tenchi didn't get speed for this run, he doesn't go first, so that does run the risk of Ryoko getting ganged up on by all the enemies, and that lost me like a lot of run. Last time I practiced, I was like, you know what? Let's make a note on the speed run. And Mahoshi just Mahoshi is like, she does have ranged attacks, but I get like Ryoko and Tenchi are like the main heavy hitters besides someone else we'll be getting later. So like we don't really bother with any other characters. Now, I did notice there are donation incentives for Choose Party Member. That's kind of a misnomer. What I was like, what I was wanting was like a bid war for like the favorite characters or whatever, and you know, like just see who would come out on top. Like that's mostly the incentive more than anything. Okay, like I said, I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna move Ayeka down so that she can potentially soak up more hits than Ryoko does. No guarantees, but you know, Ayeka's not here to get experience points. And once again, I also gotta make sure that there aren't too many units crowding the battlefield for if I have to move around. But yeah, you're fine chilling. waiting.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, this is Mizuki. I think she is an original character to this game, so like, she's basically she's interrupting our. Basically for there's like a filler arc in game form where the forces of darkness in outer space have come to redecorate our house with Technicolor rugs, and we just want to have our goddarn brekkie. Because Mahoshi will bring up several times that she's hungry throughout the game. Okay, Ryoko will use her plasma beam, which is what she got at level 2. Make short work of enemies. Very handy. Okay, Ika's just gonna... Wait. Yeah. Now, I think the reason we bring a full team like this is to, stack up the turn counts to make enemies spawn in faster, but the mechanics in this game are kind of, like, held together by, like, duct tapes and dreams, so I kind of have to just like take what was given to us at face value and just kind of plot out from there.
I moved wrong. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
You got this.
It's just I wanted to get Tenchi, I think was his name, into a specific square, but I misread my notes. I don't think it matters, but you know. Let's just continue. Here, I think? Not sure. Who knows? All I care about is that I get the correct amount of kills for each character. That's all I'm paying attention to.
Yeah, that's the important part for the first leg of these first 2 levels, is to make sure that we get both Ryoko and Tenchi to level 2 or 3, which is 6 kills. Now, levels are not tracked by experience points; they're tracked by enemy kills. So, like, 2 kills is level 2, 4 more kills is level 3, and it just like doubles from there. So, oh no! Ryoko, why?
Is this the last enemy I want to kill here? I think so.
Well, Tenchi's level 3 at least. Okay, so the fight doesn't end until we damage Mizuki, so I'm gonna see if Mahoshi can hit with her blaster. Darn it! You can only do that in a straight line. Alright, Tenchi, finish this off. Spin to win. Mizuki doesn't take kindly to us beating her, so she double kidnaps Sasami.
All I know is that she teleports around. I figured there was a kidnapping going on based on the ropes, but was just a hunch, because I don't speak any Japanese, and yeah, there are actually 2 English translations available of this game. One of them has garbled text and some other glitches. That's the one you're using, I think, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like some text don't display well. Yeah.
The newer English translation is not allowed in speedrunning because messed up enemy spawn stuff? I'm not really sure, but like apparently enemies spawn too quickly on the latest English patch that someone made, so it's not allowed for actual runs.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's what I heard, and like when I heard that, I was like, okay, I'll just like keep it simple. Like, there's enough legible text that I'm not too worried about it. So. Oh.
Honestly, keeping up with my notes feels harder the less characters I have. The turns are so much shorter.
Yeah, it's tough because like the turns don't always go exactly the way that they don't go exactly the way that the run that we're using as a reference does. So like, you know, sometimes you have to it's a little bit of improv for certain moments. Like the second battle where Ryoko got bodied. Okay, and since Tenchi got a kill, I'm just gonna... deny him that one.
You know, the languages don't have any differences as long as we're using the correct allowed patches. I have no reason to be running this in Japanese. It's just that's just the one that I loaded up into when I went to actually take my notes, so that's what I'm using now.
Nice. Yeah, and for me with the English text, like just mostly to keep things keep things simple, but at the same time I was using like what was it? The speedrun as a guide that used Japanese text. Enemies show up. Someone asked. After a certain amount of turns, more enemies will spawn in, and that's like mostly just to add pressure on the fight. Like the main goal is just to clear all the enemies out before more spawn in. But what we're doing in the early part of the run is getting our levels high enough to where we can, get to level 3 and get stronger attacks to end battles end battles quicker. And since my Ryoko died in level 2 in fight 2 before she can hit level 3, I have to do a little bit of improv.
I think I lost count of how many enemies I've killed. Not sure. This is probably fine.
Yeah, as far as we know, there aren't too many speed differences in text, because like the text just comes out in one box instead of like coming out it comes out all at once instead of in individual boxes.
Yeah, if there's a difference, it's not a large enough thing for anyone to really think about. I chose the correct fight, because that was like an overworld place that I was in, the map, whatever, and like you get to choose which areas you go into. I don't know what all of the areas are called. Again, I've only been playing in Japanese, so... But I'm in a swamp-y area now, so that's great. The order of which we do these fights is more so based on... Hold on. I'm trying to read my notes. I think No, this is fine. But
Yeah,
it's, most of the order of what we do stuff in is based on like how many enemies we like wanna kill before we move into the actual like game progress stuff. Because we do the two, like the third and the fourth fight we do twice, I believe.
Yeah, like this is
Maybe.
the hot springs area, and we do it twice because the enemies are easy to kill, and I think there are a lot of them, so that like makes it pretty convenient. The interesting thing about this game is that there are a lot of like if you pick one path, your options are limited until you, I guess, like circle around to another path. It's very interesting how they do level progression. Oh yeah, this is Tenchi's father, who I think is disguising his age so that he's actually younger, because like he is some shenanigans with the space police or whatever. But like each series has a different timeline basically. Like they follow different things. I think like Tenchi Muyo is different from Tenchi Universe, and I think Tenchi in Tokyo follows one of those, but I can never remember. But what it's funny. One thing I was talking about when I was watching in Tokyo with my friend is like they introduce like someone who isn't part of the main group of ladies as Tenchi's girlfriend. I'm like, you know what? I bet they could have made bank making a different Tenchi series based on who he ends up with. Like one where he ends up with Ryoko, or one where he ends up with Mahoshi, and I think that would have been a really cute way to like work around different timelines.
Unfortunately, the showrunners were not that creative.
Bummer. I remember, I think when Toonami came back a few years ago, they had one of the newer Tenchi. Oh no! Oh right, Ryoko hasn't hit level 3 yet, I guess. She. What was I saying? Oh yeah, there was a new Tenchi series that it just wasn't doing it for me, dog, and that's kind of a bummer because I really enjoyed. It wasn't my favorite anime growing up, but it was one that was fun to watch. Tenchi Universe is entirely ruled by rule of shenanigans. That makes sense. Ryoko shouldn't be too far behind on kill count, but normally I'd have a third attack for her that is pretty powerful. But instead, Tenchi has his range attack where he just throws a sword. Very handy.
I'm going back to the hot springs now. Just, again, XP farming, I guess. Well, not XP, since it's by kill count, not by anything that fancy. Oh yeah, after we met the old man character, we could use him now. He's like part of our team, but we don't use him for anything, so he's just getting dragged along.
That's such a bummer. I kind of wish in my practice runs, or like just getting familiar with the game, that I like messed with the other characters just to see what they were like, but I never got to, so bummer.
To just make like an alternative speedrun route where we use all the characters that don't get used here.
I'm gonna guess one of the reasons we use the characters we do is that like Ryoko's movement is super fast. Washu, who's the other favorite of mine, she also instantly teleports with hers. So, uh-oh. Did the stream go down?
Uh-oh.
We got
Suspicious
this.
activity.
Oh, nice.
Where am I? What did I do? I lost okay, no, I know where I am in my notes.
Bye.
We appear to be back.
That's good news. I think I've completely messed up my notes, or you know, I don't remember where I am in my notes anymore.
Yeah, I kind of donked it on my routing right now. I'm just kind of playing catch up. Okay, Ryoko's got her next level. I think I've leveled out, so hopefully you're also leveling out. Tenchi. Okay. Light Slay.
I think I'm okay on the kill count.
This makes you want to play a tactics RPG now? Not this one, though. Fair enough. I actually finally got into the Fire Emblem series. I played the first one on the NES, and it was fun, but I am not a fan of random level up stats. Like, I'm glad that, like, kind of fell out of vogue, or at least got, like, better adapted. So yeah, I'm going back to the hot springs.
Should be a kill. Yep. Okay. I am not convinced that any of my notes make any sense right now, but I'll just keep following them. Just in case.
It'll come together, I'm sure. Okay, let Tenchi get a little bit of spin action. Yeah, the blue water can't do anything unless we're directly in their line of sight, so that's always handy for not having to worry about damage. Okay, waiting.
Kill, right? Okay.
Thankfully, eventually, Tenchi's speed can even itself out to where, like, we're not worrying about the turn order being scuffed. So, it's just the opening grind part is the toughest one. I'd say just because of how awkward it can get. Oh yeah, front mission is one I've been.
You're going to the right fight.
It looks like the woods, so I think you're doing good.
Okay. I really should have like made a note of what each fight actually is like supposed to look like, because the only notes I have is like who I'm fighting with and what they do.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting Ryoko to get bodied in the second fight, so that kind of threw off my groove, but I think, yeah, shouldn't be too bad.
Oh yeah, okay, I'm fine.
Alright, awesome. Oh yeah, this guy is the one with the penguins, or the pretties. It's funny, I got this guy the first one, and then never touched it. I don't even think I took it out of the plastic wrap. That was like the part of my gaming career where like I just like did not start games that I got, which has continued to this day. Okay, looks like Ryoko's gonna be cleaning up this one. Ryoko's just gonna be spawn camping for a bit. Nice, another level up. Level up!
I leveled up too. Wow.
Congratulations. I think that's it for, yeah, I think that's it for... Slay, Queen.
I'm not convinced I need to be stalling here, but whatever, I'll just follow the notes I have.
What threw me off a few times in my practice runs is that Ayaka's request to go to locations automatically advances. So when I'd like have a second delay, I'd accidentally pick the wrong battle, and that would throw off everything. And I'm like, oh no, because you can't back out of fights. So it's just like gonna have to roll the punches. Okay, back. Okay, this should be the last repeat fight. Yeah, a very useful bit of tech is that if you press X to confirm, you skip the slow walking animation of your party members, which is very useful for speeding things up, because this game, it's neat, but it's a bit slow. I have in my notes that Ryoko waits next to Tenchi with a heart symbol. Tilde -3, or less than 3. We like to have fun here.
Very much so. This should be a short fight. Unless I messed up somewhere or continue to mess up. I should go here. This should kill both of these.
Oh no.
Please? Okay, good.
Tenchi not having enough energy, that's a bit of a problem, but nothing we can't handle.
Okay, this character can float. So I can stand on nothing.
Let's get our tactical waiting action on. But yeah, the main thing waiting does, besides running out the clock on spawn timers, it also lets us gather ki, or energy, so that we can use stronger attacks. And also, and I think when we get 8 energy, we can morph, which gives us new stronger attacks, but only lasts a couple turns. Like, there are some in-depth mechanical guides to this, but sometimes it's tough to attach to a speed run.
Yeah, the technical guide is genuinely really impressive. Like, it's on GameFAQs, I believe.
Yeah, it's
like if you're interested in how old RPGs do math, go ahead and look at it. There's a lot.
Yeah, it is cool. Like, even if this game has had some, even if there's been some friction between me and this game, it is fascinating seeing it like taken apart and see like how it's coded under the hood. That's always a fascinating thing, seeing like how people figure out how games are coded, and especially back then when like things weren't like as set in stone for what you had to do for these kind of games.
now the alien invasion happens. I don't know. I don't know what this is. There's a big ship and there's stuff coming out of it that I believe are robots. That's all I know. And we're going to use the blondie that is generally completely useless and will just act as bait. Literally, all I'm doing with this character is moving it here and standing there.
Nice.
And hopefully all of the enemies will just gather around her and attack her. I think, if I remember correctly.
This is based on an anime, right? It seems pretty substantial for a tie-in game. I think, like I said, I think it is like an original story, like a filler arc, like just like that's kind of how most of like the filler stuff for Tenchi happens. Like some rando from outer space happens, Tenchi's in trouble, the girl's gotta save him. I like this. Them getting in a little brawl. Yeah, Ayaka and Ryoko are the most at each other's throats of the ladies after Tenchi's heart, and Mahoshi's just kind of there she's just vibing. Okay, this should be where all the early game prep pays off and we can just, like, get into it. But yeah, Tenchi is a pretty big multimedia franchise. It's been around, I think, since, like, the 80s or so. Okay, get a spin going.
It definitely has that really nice 80s anime expressions going on.
Yeah.
Like, I always loved retro anime, like how they do, like, all of the silly facial animations and all that. It looks so much more fun than what we get nowadays.
Yeah. Oh, Ryoko, what are you doing? But yeah, I this and the early run of Inuyasha, I like how it has like that goofy undertone, but at the same time like has a bit of like mysticism and horror to it, like especially early Inuyasha, where it's just like these really viscerally detailed demons and stuff. Tenchi sort of does that, though it's more about like shrine robots, which are also pretty cool, just in a different way. Ryoko was not adequate enough to kill that bird. Oh yeah, the sprites are pretty nice. I like all the expressions when the characters get hurt. Like they have a couple different hurt animations. But there's like a silly one and a serious one, I think. Okay, Ryoko, you're just gonna. I'm just gonna save a little bit of time by wasting some time, just in case I can't one-shot that bird. Hey, level up! Alright. There's even a stage play. There's always a stage play, isn't there? Underrated Evangelion parody series. Dual Parallel... Hold on. Top... Okay. Dual Parallel Trouble Adventures is technically in the Tenchi universe. Oh, that's awesome. I love that. Crossovers. Okay, I'm going to be making my way onto the battleship after this fight, or at least, you know, the place on which we board the battleship. So I think FireThieff might be above us or ahead of me. 'Cause, like she's on the ship, but
a little bit.
I'm kind of like farming before I get on the ship. A little pre-gaming.
I did lose a little bit time though, because my attack did not kill all 3 of the enemies that it was supposed to, so I had to take an extra turn there. But that's a very minor time loss.
Yeah. I'm sure the RNG will have things to say about whether or not we should have enough strength to kill anything.
Yep. Hey.
And here's where we're seeing...
Don't call me out like that! Shut up! Shut up, Chad.
I know.
You don't need to know how short I am.
Chad's throwing barbs! Mods!
It is unfortunately true, though I am a very short person. But anyway, back to the speedrun.
Yeah,
Once
here
again
we're
using
seeing
the same characters.
yeah, we're seeing the grinding payoff because now we can just like use attacks that one-shot enemies or just like do a lot of AOE. And eagle-eyed viewers might have noticed Beam Squall on Ryoko's ability set, which is like the mob killer and the early stages of the game, which we'll be able to see coming up shortly on my end. Okay, here's where we bring Mahoshi and also Ryoko. Duel is the Gundam Wing of Tenchi? Maybe. Incidentally, the Toonami stuff I've been watching also has Gundam Wing, and I never really watched much Gundam Wing, but it was interesting seeing it. It was just like, it was definitely the driest of Toonami's lineup, but it was cool just like seeing that, and especially because me and my friend are big voice acting buffs, so like we recognize a lot of voices like that were either from, I don't know if, I forget if Gundam Wing was an ocean dub or not, but like a lot of Canadian voice actors are involved. Like if you've seen Beast Wars, like Richard Newman's in there, or Scott McNeil, like, you know, Rhinox and friggin' Rat Trap and stuff. And it's always fun like seeing those voice actors show up in anime and stuff. Okay. Mahoshi fell valiantly in battle. And now she goes up one, and Beam Squall! There's a huge AoE and an almost guarantee kill. Also very short. I can stab any tall people. Oh no, I'm a tall people!
Oh no!
I better watch out.
You can just climb up onto like a very high surface and we can't reach you.
Dang.
How do I read my notes?
Okay, my notes are instructing me in all caps to save once I get on the ship.
Oh yeah. I haven't actually saved at all, because I don't know if I'm doing it correctly, because again my game is completely in Japanese, so if it tells me that I didn't save, I would not know, so I've just been mashing B all this time.
Oh wait, this battle automatically progresses, I can't save. Though to be fair, I think the only times I've felt like I needed a safety save was in Battle 2, and that you can't really save during the second battle, or before the second battle, so, you know.
I should actually take use of the fact that I'm using an emulator and make a quick save there, just in case.
Maybe. I think the only downside there is that speedrun.com might frown upon that, but at the same time...
Yeah, it will not make it a legal run. But, you know, we are doing a marathon. It's more important that we finish a run than have a completely legal run.
Yeah. This is for fun, not for glory.
Yep.
Okay, once again.
Oh.
And yeah, flashing lights with the Beam Squall. Not crazy amount of flashing lights, but enough to, like, exist. So, apologies for anyone with the photosensitivity.
2 again? Okay. Oh yeah, I'm getting into the area where we get introduced to a new character that I don't know who they are. I have no idea what their name is. In my notes, it's just a red emoji. Yeah, I don't know who this guy is.
Oh yeah, that's Washu, the other best character. He's
I see.
The smartest scientist in the universe.
Sounds...
And also makes silly... What's up?
I was just gonna say that they sound very self-important.
Yeah, I never heard, like, I'm more familiar with the dub than the sub of the Tenchi stuff. And what I love about the dub is that everyone sounds distinct. So like everyone has their own characters and they do a really good job with their performances. But it is fun hearing the Japanese voice actors. Because like Washu's voice in this game is really fun, and I'm like, it's a voice I would like to see in the anime proper. So it's done a good job there. Okay,
This is also the first fight we use this girl who does something to the other characters. I will be offering a carrot to this guy. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm doing it.
Yeah, the English text for me, it says it's a shield, so I'm guessing it buffs their defense, but it's really hard to tell what anything does in this game, so I'm just like, I'll take your word for it. Oh, that early talk of TRPGs reminds me I gotta play through Bahamut Lagoon. Bahamut Lagoon is funny for me because I went through like a bunch of games and like I saw it, I think it was just in Japanese, and I was like, okay, I got 2 screens in, and then I just shut the game off. But I don't know, maybe I should give it another look. That wasn't very fair of me. Squall. Yeah, I'd say the next hardest part of the run is getting Washu up to speed, just because it's very easy for Tenchi and et al. To just wreck everything before she can go in for the kill.
Let's give her a carrot too.
Okay.
Is that okay? Okay, yeah, that's fine. I had issues with this fight where the enemies moved into places that I was not prepared for them to move. So now I'm like slightly paranoid about where they're going all the time.
Pretty sure there's a decent fans translation, like how Seiken Densetsu 3, Trials of Mana was gold classic in the West. Thanks for the fans translation. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, heck, Tokimeki Memorial got a pretty substantial English translation, I think last year, and that was really cool to see, especially after I became enamored with that game thanks to Tim Rogers' review on Action Button. Like that was just what a fascinating game. It's always cool, like seeing like games like dating sims be made by it was a Konami game, so it's like cool seeing like people who have, like you'd know for Castlevania working on that kind of game and seeing them like apply that expertise to a completely different genre.
One thing that's confusing personally right now is because half of my notes are in Finnish.
Okay.
And like I'm trying to commentate in English. So like I have like 2 languages going on right now.
That's like 3 different languages going on. Although, like with the weapon, the attacks that I pick, instead of like Light Slay or whatever, besides Beam Squall, just obviously, like I just call like that attack that I just used Slice 3 because it's the 3rd option and it's a slice. So it's, you know, keep it simple. Okay.
I just call everything attack. And just the number of like which one it is on the menu.
Right on.
Yes. Kill?
Hooray!
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I say Washu is best, but I did more Ryoko adjacent fan art as a kid, so who really won? Oh, I think they did. But in the brief flash of text I think they referenced stuff that happened in the anime. They mentioned one of the villains, Kagato, who is funny because he's like a mid-season jobber in Muyo, but in universe he's like the final villain. Okay. Oh yeah, and apparently we rescued Sasami, so she gets to join us. Also, I think Washu is pretty short, so shoutouts to short kings and queens. Carrot the Tenchi. Yeah, while writing my personal guide for this run, I had to redo it a couple times just because like the first half of my guide was a lot less clear with a lot of stuff, so I had to like go back and make sure I knew like the verbiage was kept up to snuff, like, you know, make sure I had the right directions, make sure I know what attacks, and it was just like learning this was a process for sure. I don't know how it was for you, Fire. Hopefully it was you know, painless.
In general, it was mostly just kind of boring with the way I was writing my notes, because again, it's very like simple, like just write one attack, those kinds of notes. But also, like, I had an actual issue with my internet dying constantly while I was trying to make notes.
Oh no.
I swear the universe just did not want me to learn how to speedrun this.
Yes. Yeah, Speedromizer really put you through the ringer.
Yep.
Okay. A carrot for Washu? Yes, and the battle notes do indeed confirm Washu. Also, I think with Washu's Mecha Punch attack, I think it does more damage to robots, but at the same time, like, I couldn't really like get a quick enough or a good enough look at whether or not that's true. So it seemed to. So bop. Yeah, I just call it bop in my notes. I think it's makes me laugh. We're both doing okay. Oh, thank you, Magius. Thanks, Teach. Oh, it doesn't? Oh, bummer. Well, so much for enjoying seeing people take games apart by the code.
Should kill, hopefully. Okay, there we go. I probably should have, like, also took note of where characters usually level up. Because right now it's just always a surprise whenever that happens.
Luckily Tenchi didn't crit kill that first bot that Washu had to kill, so we're off to a good start. Yeah, and like Ryoko, Washu teleports when she moves, which makes her, which is probably why she's one of the main picks for the speedrun. But I couldn't tell. At best, that's an educated guess. I can't believe that robot survived.
My current notes have just like a note, a little tag on like each move that I take if it kills the enemy. Like, I try to keep count of, like, not my kills in general, but just per fight.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's what I do for the like I said, for the early stuff. Like for the first few fights, I like put like R1 or T1 just to make sure that she's just make sure I know where I am with like levels or like where the guide says I should be. Nice. Okay, that should give Washu level 3. Perfect.
Okay, I'm good.
Or not.
Oh yeah, there is the I do remember I remember seeing the stat screen, but because I don't know how to speak Japanese, I never looked at it for very long.
Okay, I think I need one more kill on Washu, so we're gonna do that. Hey! Don't do that, robot. I'll have Ryoko deal with that one, I guess. Kablams! Aww! Yeah, these scorpions have a lot of defense.
Hold on, what?
And they're not very interested in fighting. Nope!
Am I sure about... I'm gonna believe that I've somehow mixed up left and right in my notes. Anyway, time to do a gay little dance that pisses you off. That's what I've been calling this move. I don't know what it does, but...
Yeah, that was my worry when I was writing. I was like, did I say left when I should have said down or right? And I was like, no! But luckily, luckily my notes seem relatively consistent, but it always worries.
Right. I just kinda partially try to also just remember what the arena looks like at specific stages, but that's purely on like my own mental notes, so that can't really be trusted. Okay. So now we're just stalling until the transformation becomes available.
No. Oh, okay. I was about to say, don't get out of Washu's range. Oh, dang. Oh, Washu can't clear the gap. Bummer. Actually, no, I probably could have cheered her. Oopsie. That's how this game do be.
One more stagger, or can I transform now? We'll see. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So now I have a nurse costume for some reason. Don't worry about it.
That's got to be some kind of gag, because I always see a lot of like there's a lot of things where I see like just a nurse with a gigantic needle, like in Yu-Gi-Oh, the Injection Fairy Lily.
Yeah, I have no idea what that is.
Yeah.
I've not watched Yu-Gi-Oh either.
Yeah, and Washu just seems to be like a very gag-centric character, which I can appreciate. An eccentric genius. Pop. Oh! Yeah, I remember this level was one that gave me some grief too. So, oh, that's right. Washu can't warp to a gap because unlike Ryoko, she does not levitate. Right. All right. Wrap this up. Pop. Just to get her ahead, because I remember in one of my practice runs, Washu fell behind on levels, and that was not great for my notes. Okay.
So do I make note of the fact that she has a red cross on her, and that's apparently like against some sort of code of ethics?
Oh yeah, I think it's like against I want to say the Geneva Convention, but I don't know if that's the right one. But I know that you cannot portray the Red Cross in media for some reason I'm not entirely aware of. Only that it is a thing, or at least I think in the West, because I know like in Earthbound they also have like the Red Cross for the hospital, and like they remove that for Western releases.
Mm-hmm.
Down one. Bop 'em. Bop it. Twist it. Pull it. Okay, that should give her level 5 kills now.
Option 2.
Okay, we're not trying to kill this bot. Tenchi. Yeah, because of how much critical hits like change the flow of the fight, that makes it pretty tricky to adjust on the fly when you gotta be precise with your kills.
For this fight, you don't get to choose who you play as. So I'm just glad that we actually do level up the character that we're also forced to use here.
Yeah, I forget if it's based on who you pick in the last fight, or if it's just a forced selection, which that is... Maybe that's another reason why the speedrun picks the ones it does.
Yeah, since we have leveled up this character, this fight is just 2 turns. Real easy.
The run's finally back on track for me. Ideally. Okay, we'll bop him. Nice. Yeah, there's also ostensibly a speed system in this game, but like enemies get so many turns that it's hard to keep track. So I just, use the honor system for turn order.
I think this is a boss fight coming up. I really should have taken better notes.
Yeah, it's looking like it. Okay, Tenchi finally gets to do his thing. Or I think he can just do a regular spin. Perfect! Bottom. Alright. Washu finally gets to go solo.
Another gay little dance that pisses you off. My favorite move.
Ah yes, the
He
GLD.
just looks so happy. That's a little jolly little guy. Go here and then stall. Yeah. So we're basically just right outside of the range of this boss character, and we're just gonna like sit here and stall until I can morph with Tenchi, I think is his name. Again, I forget names. I have really bad name memory in general, and as soon as they're like in a language that I'm not too familiar with, they just like completely fly over my head.
Understandable. A bunch of waiting from Washu. Waiting from Washington University. And this fight's pretty simple. We're just like letting the robots line up, and then we just poke them all. we get the ability to morph.
This is fine. Uh-oh. Another attack 2.
Okay, one more wait. Also, the little robot dolls that Washu has flanking her are really funny. It's like these weird little Muppets.
You used them as an attack too, like that. I killed the enemy with one of them.
Yeah, I think that's her level 4.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She gets that. They're like a ranged bomb.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Just sends a little robot clone of herself to kill the enemies.
And here's where enemies getting a ton of turns on you is handy, because I don't have to move an inch. I love how she's doing like the bring it on pose with her hands and when enemies are about to attack. Her little idol. Yeah. Attack. Needle attack. Okay. Now I think the needle attack also heals Washu. I think level ups, morphing, and the needle attack are like the main heals that I'm aware of in this run, which is handy, but for the speedrun purposes, it's kind of extraneous. Though there were a few times in practice where I had to heal Washu because she was getting her butt whooped. So hopefully it won't have to come to that. Yeah, so notes. Poke the bot in front of Washu, do it again, do it a third time, and one more for the road. There's another level.
Sure hope I have the correct notes.
You got this.
Yep, this looks right. Go into this corner.
Okay, this
Will they get a little dance again?
Okay, this should bring... By the time this fight's over, this should bring Washu to 12 kills. Here's hoping it's not English versus Japanese for time difference. I think, Fire, you said that you, boarded the ship earlier than I did, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's probably it. I probably did a couple fights, a couple more extra fights than I needed to.
This would be an interesting way to find out that there is a time difference between languages, though.
Magius suggested if you had time to check out any like strategies for the final fight if you're unsure of that, but I guess it's up to you if you need to look at the strategies to brush up on that again.
I think I'll... Oh, sorry, I hit the microphone. I think I should be okay with them. I have for the final area is actually pretty loose. Like there's a lot of room for error if I test it correctly. It's like within my practice runs, I like had quite a few fights where something went wrong and I still was fine. What I wanted to do. This is what I wanted to do.
Oh dang, Ryoko didn't have enough juice to beat Mizuki in one shot. That's not gonna be a problem. Ryoko's got this. I'll just shoot her again with my laser beam. I probably just could have just done like a regular slash, but you know. Nice. We're doing a good job overall, says Magius. Thank you.
It's very good to hear.
Yeah, I was worried about this one just because of like how like I keep on wanting to say deterministic. I'll say just deterministic for the sake of flow. How deterministic a lot of enemy movements are, so like it's not always going to be guaranteed that enemies will move the same way, so like that always makes me nervous for these kind of games, especially because of how precise you gotta be with some of the movements or attack orders. Especially since you can't like readily check enemy HP, which luckily is pretty easy to keep track of which ones you haven't killed, but yeah. And here's apparently the main villain, who Kasumi, who knows Washu, I guess. The universe is just full of smarty pantses. Capital H at the end. Oh, there goes all the grinding from Ryoko. Rip. Some of the movements can be consistent, just a bit hard to learn some of that. Like I said, you're both doing very well. Yeah. The main thing is like the time frame and like the slight inconsistency with how combat flows gave me like a bit of the ants in the pants, just trying to make sure the notes were good. And it's tough to it's a little tricky. It's a little trickier to write notes on this game like versus like last Marathon's Ninja 5-0, where it's just like I could just draw on a map with crayon. Tenchi, indeed. Okay. Up.
This run is so far the best one I've had, for sure.
Yeah, besides
Although
Ryoko...
I just
sorry.
messed up. No, my attack was supposed to kill one of them, but I think it's fine, because I shouldn't be taking too much damage from these characters. It's just one more turn that I have to wait from the enemies that I didn't wanna to.
Yeah, I think,
If
and
I'm
here's
lucky
Tenchi's
to
morph.
We see like 3 morphs in this game, right? Or like this speedrun?
I think so. Yeah, the only real hiccup was when Ryoko died in Battle 2, but I think that's evened out at this point, so not too worried. I think like getting the run online was the thing I was worried about, and it seems to be fine. So you know, all the levels are ground and all that good stuff.
Am I in the... What? Hold on. No. Did I again mix up left and right in my notes? Excuse me?
Excuse I?
Yeah, I think I did. That's hilarious. How did that happen twice? Am I okay? Also, no, it's okay. Yep, no, I chose the right one.
Okay, good. I got enough levels to use the exploding doll. Last time on my last practice run, I forgot to get enough levels for Washu's 4th attack, and that it didn't kill the attempt, but it did make things last a couple turns longer. Oh, rip Washu. Blah. Jellyfish says, by my understanding, this run is going very well. I've never seen this game in my life. Yes, it's going pretty well. Uh-oh. Oh no, he's not dead yet. She's not dead yet. Tenchi, get your head in the game. Oh, dear. Okay, spin to win. Okay, good. Oh, another level. Awesome. Yeah, I guess technically that boss had multiple body parts, but, you know, irrelevant. And now we guess Mizuki has joined us because she is mad at Kazumi for bopping her. Which we never use her, so he adds additional warmth to the bench. Oh yeah, also Ryo-Oki, our resident cabit, is a spaceship.
Wait, that's what happens? What?
Yep. As far as I know, Ryo-Oki is like the core to a spaceship that she either turns into or summons from outside space.
What?
Why not? Yeah, the show's crazy.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
I really like this background of like us flying in a glass floor and we can see the city below us. That's a really nice little background. Also, I'm wondering whether or not like our difference in emulators affect the speed at which both our runs go, but I'm not too hung up on it.
Could be the case, yeah.
Rule of shenanigans, as Harp Griffin says. Exactly.
Yep. What emulators do you two use?
For me, I'm using BizHawk.
Oh, then I'm using the same, so it should be fine.
Both. Okay. So I can tell from FireThieff's screen share that it's BizHawk configured to use the SNES Line X core, since BizHawk can, like...
Oh, right, yeah.
There's multiple different cores that affect how the emulation works under the hood.
Mm-hmm.
I forget whether or not mine auto adjusts to that, but at the same time, like that's something I wasn't too worried about. But you know, I mean, if it does cause problems, you know, it's
Pretty sure
a
it
shame.
defaults to BSNES by default.
Yeah, I had noticed that there were different like modes it could do. So I guess today I learned. Who's winning? I think FireThieff is still ahead?
Yes. I am on fight number 21, just about to end it.
Yeah, I'm on fight number 18. Yeah, we're both like in similar. We're both like in the same like section of the game, though. We're both on Ryo-Oki on our way to the moon.
Yep.
Okay, punchy punch. Oh, okay. Here was the second problem fight. This fight can stink if Washu can't one-hit KO with the bop. Use medicine to make sure she doesn't freaking die 2025. Washu freaking dies 2025.
Oh yeah, fun fact, if you don't hold X while enemies move, you will have to watch them like hop around most of the enemies have like these long animations. But like if you just hold X, it skips all of that, so they just teleport around instead.
Yeah, that's really handy, especially because people take their sweet time with moving in this. Yeah.
I would bet that it saves like half an hour overall to like skip those animations. They're so slow.
Absolutely. Yeah, that was one thing I was glad about, that it was possible to speed that up, because I was like, oh no, I can't do this on practice runs.
Mm-hmm.
Spinny spin. Everyone's winning because we're playing Tenchi. That is a good point. Sasami. We rescued her only for her to be bodied.
It's the end of that battle.
Okay, this fight's all but won. Do a spin!
Okay. Let's give this guy a carrot once again. Go one up, one right, and end. And hold X. I keep forgetting to hold X actually. So all of the enemies get like one move and then I hold it. Sure. Okay, I'll follow my notes. Okay, I think I know what I'm doing. I hope I know what I'm doing.
You continue to got this.
Just barely. Maybe. I really don't understand why this character kind of meows sometimes when it takes damage.
That's probably Sasami's gimmick, the cute cat girl or whatever. I don't know.
She doesn't even have cat ears.
Yeah.
That's...
Ryo-Oki also does the nyas, but you know, she has an excuse because she's a cat rabbit.
Does he actually have, like, use words?
Who, Sasami? Yeah, she talks. Or you mean Ryo-Oki, the cat rabbit thing?
The cat rabbit thing, yeah.
The cat rabbit doesn't. I think she just nyas.
Yeah, I have been very surprised if she used words.
I think in Universe there is a point where she gets a human form, but I don't think that form talks either.
Huh. Killed 3 of them, but I didn't take note which ones, so that's great.
It's a transformed ability in the game. Oh, hey! Cool.
Huh. Yeah, I never saw all of the transform abilities.
Nor did I, but it's cool. It's cool to know that each one gets their own, like, little transformation.
Oh, okay. I'm way ahead of my notes now. What? Well, hello? How did I do that? Hope that's okay. Surely. Yeah, in my notes I had like 3 more moves to do. But I guess I didn't need to do that.
Yeah, this game is pretty easy to learn. Like, it's mostly just like the prep work you gotta do in the early game that's kind of weird, but no, not too big of a deal.
I can press select and you can try to look at the stats, but I have no idea.
Oh. Yeah, I honestly, even though checking stats is sorta kinda part of the planning of this, I just kinda go for it. So yeah, I just kinda hope for the best. Take this.
Keep forgetting to hold. Hold on, is this okay? Maybe. it's one of the... Okay, yeah, I had no idea. I don't know how any of these work. I'm really not good at numbers. That sounds kind of dumb, but like remembering specific numbers and that kind of stuff has like just never been my strong suit. So like,
yeah.
I just
especially if it varies per game. Like if you don't know whether 12 in this game is better than 12 in another game, and like unless you like really commit to learning that, it's just like, ooh.
Okay, that attack should have killed 2, but it killed 0, so that's great.
Okay, long break. The bot.
Let's hope this kills the things.
We got a raid! Welcome, raiders. We're playing some Tenchi tactics. And as far as I know, Game-hen just means game edition, so it's pretty much Tenchi Muyo the game.
Yeah, I was wondering what the hen was about. No, I could have googled it, but I didn't care that much.
As far as I know, hen is like a punctuation kind of thing, like des.
Option 2.
Finally, the part of the game where I can just mash A. I'm in my element. Yeah, Tenchi Muyo Game Chicken. You have no idea how tempted I was to just call it that when I was introducing it.
I keep thinking of chickens every time.
That's a good chicken. One. And give him a bop.
Nope, I need to end.
I always love when things get weird with their robot designs. Like these weird like little doll puppet things. Pop it. Nice. I think it does show the strength on the character's health screen. I think it said Washi uses like 11 strength, so that's fun. Okay, left in. Carrot wire. Yeah. Thanks for the luck wishes, y'all.
Wait, okay, yeah, that's it. I keep like half reading my notes. This is a problem. Like I read what I need to do, but I forget to like read what happens when I do it. So when like someone doesn't die, I'm like immediately like, oh no, did I mess up? What happened? No, it's all okay for now at least. That's okay. Oops, no, don't do anything. Go here. Attack number 3 and hopefully this kills. Please? Okay, thank you. If that didn't kill, additional enemies would have spawned and the fight would have gotten longer.
Take this, blue fuzz.
God, yeah, I can't imagine trying to remember all of this game without, like, reading your notes. That just sounds impossible.
Yeah. Fitting that a tactics game would involve reading your tactical notes. That dude's just chilling back there. Get in the fight, bro.
Alright, I'm in for another boss fight. Which is basically just stall outside of the boss's range until you can morph and do that.
Yeah, I made the mistake of getting within the boss's range at one point, and they wrecked my day.
Another funny little dash.
And then Tenchi morphs a second time to use his Luminaire attack. Make the joke about saying I have worked on trying to do this run blindfolded for at least chunks of it. That'd be interesting, especially because, like I said, sometimes enemies don't move exactly the right way, but I guess, like, if you know enough about it, it's, easy to predict. Oh no! I can't throw my sword. How dare you, notes? Yeah, that's one thing my notes have been betraying me on, is that it says to use attacks that Tenchi has that he doesn't have enough energy for by the time the turn comes around. I'm just like, oh no. But we lived. I'll save because we're on the moon. There's Ryoki in her core form, the diamond. The gray Sims diamond. I love how when they move in the cutscenes, they're still moving along the grid. It's so silly.
I always appreciate when games do something like that. Like, keep the logic consistent even outside of actual gameplay.
They're in the game world. Okay, solo Tenchi.
What am I doing? Honestly, I'm not actually sure.
No!
But this might kill this.
Okay.
Might have... No, it's fine, it's okay. Just one kill. So I'm pretty sure Tenchi was supposed to get that boss fight kill, but... whatever, we'll see.
Yeah, I forget if kill count matters at this point in the run. Like,
Me too.
Since most of the early game grinding is, like, getting everyone up to snuff. I guess it might affect a couple like a turn or two. Ah. Spin the sequel. Nice crit, maybe. Sadly, it was on the weaker one.
I probably would appreciate these cutscenes more if I actually knew what was going on.
To be an armchair game developer, I kind of wish that you got energy from getting hit, just to make things go a little faster. But you know, I'm not the one who made these games, so oh well. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
The dining. I love how the English text doesn't wrap around properly, so it just like cuts off sometimes. Be ready, Lord Tet. Okay.
Carrot. Here we go. This is the ultimate bait. Because that's the only thing this... whatever its name is good for. Literally, the only reason that character is in this fight is to just move once and then take 2 hits.
Yeah, she doesn't even get like
Or
a
one.
cheer to use. Just like here, eat. Just throw the poor Babbit to the wolves.
It took even less hits than normal, so that's fun.
Nice.
At least if I remember correctly, last run it took 2 hits. And now it was just 1. How unfortunate. Right, here goes bait number 2, moving to the left. At least he had a secondary purpose of offering a carrot.
It'll help with your vision.
Isn't that like actually true too? Like eating carrots does improve your vision?
I think so. I don't know how well it improves it, but you know. I love how in the early version of my notes I refer to Tenchi's range attack as Blade Beam when all he does is throw the sword at people. No beams involved. Ooh, nice crit.
The carrot thing is not true? Oh.
Ah, bogus. Also, hey, Val. Well, they may not be good for your eyes, but can they dial a phone? Think about it. Tenchi, Washu, OTP.
What kind of a conspiracy? What? Radar technology? Huh?
Man, conspiracies are wild.
Oh shoot. This is fine. I was supposed to get both of those, but this is fine. Maybe? Please don't die. I don't remember how much. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's okay. No need to panic.
It's interesting that the
health.
boss. It's interesting that the boss just doesn't move.
True.
Like they are totally content with us just messing around and powering up. Flying kick now. Alright.
Okay, this is the bitrate killer room, I think.
Take this. Not enough.
This is
Get him, Washu. Nice.
Uh-oh. I'm moving in a completely different order than my notes.
Oh, are different characters going in the wrong order from the notes?
Yep.
Dang.
This is fine, I'll just improvise.
I love random stats on level up.
Mm-hmm.
It's so tactical.
It has potential to be... Oh boy. Well, good luck me, I guess, because she was not supposed to die yet. I did not get to give Tenchi a carrot.
Ruh-roh.
Oh well, I'll just do the little dance at him instead. That was going to do anyway, but you know.
Man, the dialogue, Mihoshi is just happy to be here. Doesn't even know what clones are. Which, yeah, for this fight, the clone Ryoko fight, we don't attack the real Ryoko, which thankfully there's a good visual indicator. Her vest thing is pinker, so...
Well, I guess I'm just going full improv here.
You got this. Alright.
Okay, hold on.
Now I get to throw Ryo-Oki up to the wolves. And what's cute, Ryo-Oki will hop over other characters to get to places she needs to go, which I think is... I like that detail. You don't get to see because we're going fast. Her hurt animation is very funny too.
This is like a genuinely, really lovingly crafted game.
Yeah, it's a bit dodgy here and there, but it does feel like it was made relatively well. You love to see it. Go get him, Sasami!
Looks like I survived.
I can't believe Sasami didn't have a chance.
覚悟しな。行くぞ。これでいいですか？頑張ってくださいね。
Alright, let's see if the battle order is correct. Looks like it.
And good. Ryoko's away from Tenchi. Safely spin. I never tested whether or not even just attacking the real Ryoko would affect the outcome, or if you just have to accidentally kill her. Which, we didn't. Success.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to kill these cute little cat rabbits.
The evil rabbit clones. They'll scratch your face.
That's true. They have quite the vicious-looking attack.
Sleep well, happy camper. Sumi with her heinous combination of Reshiram and Zvilis behind her.
I thought they looked like chocobos. Or are we talking about the same?
Yeah, the white furry thingies.
Yeah.
The Sami. Washu. Tenchi. We have to, Val!
The cabbage will kill me if I don't kill them.
A carrot for Tenchi. Luckily, buffs have very high range for buffing purposes.
This move's probably slightly overkill, but it kills both of them, so...
No kill like overkill. Alright, the Sami didn't bite it, so we have to, right. And that's where not being able to get around characters bites us. Outta here.
Turn order is once again different from my notes.
Back on track with movement. Cheer for Ryoko. Okay, cheer 500 bits for Ryoko. And finally, the triumphant return of Beam Squall!
There. Okay, good thing is that you can go back from at like taking a move, you can just cancel it and take it again.
That is nice. Thank you kindly.
I don't think I'm in the right spot again. Oh, I am. That's fine. Great. Yeah. Hopefully this kills at least one of these enemies. Great.
We don't need no stinking notes. That potentially hasn't not happened before. More enemies spawning in this fight.
Uh-oh.
Ah.
Yeah. I gave up on my notes at this point in this fight. Because all they have is that it would be great if this attack would kill the enemy.
Yeah, yes, nice. Yeah, a lot of my notes, like, it say ideally they don't kill, but no. They do more often than not. Okay. Now it's my turn to pop some babbits. Yeah, notes are always, Magius, notes are always pretty handy when, just to have a good idea of at least trying to manipulate things to happen in a fight. This is one of the trickier ones where it's like, there are a lot of moving parts that you're not too good on adjusting. They just kind of hope things work out. That's what's tricky.
Oh, I should have... fuck. This is a really bad fight, apparently, to mess up on, because now there's 2 new enemies instead of just 1. I'm unhappy about this situation. I'm gonna do this, which is probably not a good idea, but whatever. Yeah!
I have faith. The longer the run, the more useful notes become. Yeah, for sure. Ryoki, why?
Ooh boy. I die here. That would be quite bad. Unsurprisingly. This reach? Nope. Speeds.
Yeah, also, contrary to what one might think, Muyo is not Tenchi's last name. I think it's like Masaki, which I always forgot until I looked it up again.
I will be so pissed if one more enemy spawns. 'Cause I'm completely lost count of what's going on right now.
There's hope for me yet. It is Masaki. Awesome. 5 points for me.
It's still alive? I'm breaking apart at the seams.
Oh no!
Thankfully that's the end of that fight that was supposed to end like ages ago.
Okay. Cabot's Cold.
The good news is that we don't have to kill any more Cabots.
Yeah. I think we're in the home stretch.
Another boss fight. This is not the final fight. I think this is the final fight before the final fight. Wait, that's not a good way of phrasing things.
The pre-final final.
Yeah.
What's up? What's up? Yeah. Washuchi. Or the third to last, which I think is anti-penultimate.
I love watching enemies take turns and doing nothing on their turn, so all they do is blink.
Yeah. They kind of disassociate for a second.
Technically in the wrong spot. Can I morph it? I can. Attack number 2. There we go. Does it attack already or? Oh yeah, time to get blasted in the face with a massive cannon.
Destroy the gigantic throne.
Not at all overkill, but it doesn't actually kill us, so you know.
There you go. Looking at the notes and back up my screen, it's wild how Tenchi has barely gotten any turns. Anyway. Ryoko.
We should hopefully kill. There we go. Is this the last fight? Okay, I'm approaching the last fight of the game. Looks like a Super Saiyan now. I don't know if it means something, but you know.
Maybe I should have used Blade Beam. Oopsie.
誰にしますか？行くよ。ブレー。行くぞ。覚悟しな。これでいいですか？
I can't believe my notes would betray me like this.
行くよ。
A lot of my notes for this final fight are just impro. So I really hope nothing goes horribly wrong.
Yep. Let's treat ourselves. Light sleigh. Mahoshi, I'm hungry. She has her priorities straight. Ow. This ends tonight.
Oh no, turn order again. Oh, okay, it's fine. Maybe? No, okay, fine, whatever. Okay. I gave the carrot to the wrong character.
The character.
You are very funny.
I do my best. Has anyone ever told you how frickin' funny you are?
Let's see.
I think the boss inches ever so slowly up during this fight, but it's really hard to tell. I think it's just the camera being silly.
I really did not do as much damage earlier as I hoped. Really messed up with that wrong carrot.
Tenchi using his training to face tank a cannonball.
Time. Stay there. Right, hold on. Right, yeah, I am right.
Nice.
Yeah, there's no way to... I mean, maybe a task could get a perfect run of this, but... Actually, I don't even know. I don't know how the randomizer goes in this.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the test would account for. I'm assuming certain inputs probably affect how enemies move, so there's that. Both doing quite well. All three of us are never going to be perfect when it comes to this run, but it's more about the journey if you enjoy it. Yeah, it was an experience. I'm glad I got to see what this game was about.
Fully agreed. Like, there's no way on my own I would have ever even given a second look at this game. Once again, that's the type of thing that makes me really happy to have, like, done Speedromizer again.
Takes you out of your comfort zone.
Exactly. Yep. I at least did have fun. I have enjoyed myself, even though it did feel like the universe was against me speedrunning this for a while.
The main flaw this game had was that I had to learn it the same stretch of time that Expedition 33 was on my radar, and I was like, no! I want to play that game!
Yeah, I'm approaching the end here. On the final hit on the character standing to the left is when time will be called, but I'll be sure to do it as clearly as possible. So. I don't think this will be enough. Yeah, nope. Not yet. I think time will be when Tenchi hits his character and she falls on her knees, so time is... Not yet? I'm sorry! Hopefully that didn't mess anything up. Okay, hold on. Let me just go and smack her once more. I don't know how she survived that, but okay. 3 health, man! Okay, so time's coming up. Now. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh man. That is
And once...
pretty good time, I'd say.
Yeah, well done. And once more, Beam Squall!
Yeah, that was definitely the best I have done this. I did mess up that one fight royally and had 2 extra enemies spawn. Other than that, it was about as well as I could have hoped to achieve this. I had about, I wanna say, I did one full run without without save states, but I don't remember, or I didn't use a regular timer, so I don't know how long that was. And other than that, I did 2 or 3 quote-unquote runs where I redid some of the fights using save states and stuff. Also, I never watched this final cutscene. So this is all news to me. It's just credits though now. Tenchi Muyo game version is what this translation calls it.
Okay, we're waiting for yeah, we're waiting for Ryoko to be able to morph. Morph, let's go.
What is her morph anyways? He just changes outfits into this thing that looks like a Pokemon gym member or something.
Yeah, I think it's her space pirate outfit. I'm not entirely sure. Stop doing that.
Yeah, I will say that doing this run made me more interested in RPG runs in general. But I don't think turn-based RPGs are that much like they're not a thing I'm usually into, so I doubt I'll be picking up too many of these, but I'm more curious about them now that I had ever been before. Is there?
Yeah, for turn-based stuff, a game like this, I'm like not as interested in trying to learn casually, but like other RPGs that like have a little more like a more active kind of strategy to discuss, I think would be fun. But
I'm just mostly a platformer gamer, so.
Yeah, I do like that. Nice. I do like the active time, I guess.
Yep. Clap, 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 clap.
Yeah, that's having the more like active inputs gives me more to say. Not that because I know like this run is like cozy, but I always feel awkward whenever I don't have enough to say. But yeah, this was indeed Tenchi, the Game-hen.
Game chicken.
Yes. Good run, Thief.
Yep.
Yep.
There's pretty much nothing else to show as far as I'm aware. So.
We finally get to have our goddarn brekkie.
Finally.
Oh, nice. I was worried about that.
Well, I guess.
Okay. I rescind my compliment in relief.
How unfortunate. But hey, thanks for having us and all that, I suppose.
Yeah, likewise.
You can follow me on platforms, on like Twitch and stuff if you want, but I don't stream that often, so maybe don't. I don't know.
Yeah, you can follow me on Twitch, Blue Sky, and YouTube as Zeikier. I plan on doing more Expedition 33 in the coming days to unwind, and yeah, it is fun. And I can also see you guys later for Wally. Heaven help me.
Good luck with that.
Thank you, and glad you could be my race partner, FireThieff.
Yeah, I'm glad to have raced this game. I feel like this ended up being a pretty good game for racing though, because it made it be a really chill experience.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised how close it wound up being, like, with how much sooner you boarded the ship than I did. It's always fun to see that.
Yeah, all I said is that the next one is only scheduled to be in 30 minutes. We're like good on schedule.
Enjoy the rest of the marathon, y'all.
Yep, that's all from us, I suppose.
Well, Mike, the break screen. Alright, welcome to the break screen, Speedromizer community. Are we doing ads right now? I don't know. The next run, which is Just Crow Things, is coming up in 30 minutes, so what are we gonna do in the meantime? What we're gonna do? Wait a minute, I think I've been misreading the public schedule, because in 29 minutes is Papa Hot Doggeria. Never mind, we have no time at all. Okay, we're still gonna have a quick ad break though, so right after the break, like literally right after, we're going straight into the next run. Alright, welcome back from the ads to Speedromizer, where what you submit is not what you run. We have a new host coming in. Say hi, Shooky.
Hi, Shooky. Thanks for having me. I will be joining you all for the next few runs that we've got coming up.
Yeah. I'm gonna stick around for a little bit because they're still setting things up, but once the run's ready to go, I'm gonna hop out.
Sounds good to me. How has the marathon been going?
Oh, the marathon has been great so far.
A lot of new runners trying out a lot of new games.
Yeah. Actually, Chad, how has the marathon been going?
Anybody see any new speed runs they haven't seen before? Anything pique your interest? This past game I was looking some at, it makes me wonder if the artist was maybe inspired by Toriyama, the Dragon Ball Z and the Chrono Trigger artist. It looks like they're roughly like 20 years apart from the Tenchi Muyo coming out. Did notice some similarities there. Unfortunately, I missed most of the marathon except for towards like the last hour or so of the last run, but I did enjoy the music. Bring it on, just got off work. Congrats. Welcome to Speedromizer. I think we'll be seeing you here shortly, just a couple hours or so.
Yeah. Well, it seems like the next run is almost ready, so this is my cue to hop out, so see you another time, I guess.
See you around 32. Thank you for hosting, of course. Thanks for being here. I've seen your name around here a lot. You're definitely a powerhouse around here. Alright everyone, let's see what I can dig up here for you all while we were just waiting just a few moments here before we get started. Take a look here. And so just in case you were wondering, !donate in the chat will get you the donation link so that you can donate on Tiltify. You can select an incentive and a target, so make sure you are picking both of those if you do set a donation.